Hi, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lazy Sunday Morning live stream with the Disney Nerd Herders. And we have special guest Mousetalks with us this morning.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, so we have to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody in the chat.
To Stacy and Melissa and everyone, all the mothers in the chat.
Yeah.
Welcome. Oh, wait a second. I did techie stuff. Hang on a second. Well, first we got this one. Welcome, Walt and Melissa. But I got other techie stuff.
You got to turn your volume down, ding dong.
There you go.
You're thinking by now.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
Yep.
It's high tech, you know?
High tech, yeah.
I'm telling you.
What do you mean? You don't see the fireworks?
I see them. Backstage.
All right, so let's welcome people in the chats. Who was in here first? I believe it was Stevie Lee. Welcome in. You're number one. James Ryan, welcome in. We're here. Cindy Ellicott, welcome in.
Yes.
James Ryan. Big Disney fan. Alex Brunner. I always get messed up with the duplicates. Jamie, welcome in.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it for now.
Yeah. Well, first we got to wish our mothers a Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Watching. So Happy Mother's Day. It's been tough.
Happy Mother's Day, Laura.
It's been
and Dot.
We haven't seen a lot. We've only seen my mom a few times, and it's through a window, her lifting up a screen and opening up the window. That's as much. I did take her to teach her how to pump gas because she usually has full service.
Oh yeah.
And with the hands, and it's hard to do everything. So I actually took her to the gas station and showed her how to pump gas. Because she did it a long time ago, but she hasn't done it, so she just wanted to make sure she was able to do it. So so that's my mom. Your mom's been home as well. We have not seen your mom.
Yes,
at
but
all.
she's at least she's not alone. She's
No,
with a
no,
couple
no.
of my sisters and
Yeah. Welcome to Life of Ours, Rachel and June.
Rachel and June, welcome in. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, yes.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
So today it's a low-key stream. We have a bunch of different.
Did you say Loki? What?
You beat me to it. I was just about to do that. I was about to say, we're going to talk Marvel?
I'm all for that.
We have a bunch of different things I wanted to talk about. We also wanted to, later on, we could touch upon our 5. We come up with 5 isolated places in the parks where you can hide from all the other diseased zombies. That's all right. I got extras for you.
Okay.
If you need it. To stay away from the diseased people.
Okay.
Places to escape, or just to hang out where there's not too many crowds.
Happy Mother's Day, Meredith from the Philly crew.
Yes,
Welcome in the Philly crew. Happy Mother's Day.
I say we can maybe get an ice cream, but I'm on diet.
Yeah, no Dairy Queen
No Dairy
for
Queen.
at least another 8 hours. Right.
We can start the diet tomorrow.
Did you want to start with the news?
I can. All right.
Stacy's got news.
Congratulations.
So I checked this out on the Walt Disney Today News website. So
WDW.
if it's wrong, it's their fault.
Walt Disney World News Today.
I do have photos. I don't know if you want to try doing photos.
Ooh, techie.
Are you gonna?
Oh my god.
He wasn't expecting that.
No. Where did you put the photos though?
In the photo section.
Let's not do that because I'm not going to dig around in the files. You put them up here where I can just easily snap on them.
I can show you. Go to the pictures folder.
All right, if we lose you,
we'll be back.
It's the Mousetalk show.
Right. We'll be back.
All right, so.
It's in pictures.
Can you guys still see us while we're looking at this screen?
Pictures.
Nope. No, I'm just kidding.
Click
here.
And then it's right here, 5:10:20 live.
Can you see Stacy getting mad at me?
No.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one.
Wait a second, we got to share the screen though.
Okay, go ahead. But the ones that we want to do is this one is the first one.
Where am I?
I don't know.
There we are. Hi guys. Oh, now we can see you. Share the screen. Now we want to share.
You
gotta pick which one. It's gonna be like a drop down.
You didn't pick the photo. No, you gotta pick the photo. Did you?
Oh my goodness. All right, hang on. Which photo do you want?
This is the first one here.
That's it. There's no one in the chats anymore. You've bored them to death. You've bored them to death.
Click. You gotta click.
I did click.
There
I
it
double
is.
clicked.
So what
It's
you
coming
do?
up. Calm down. It's coming.
All right. If it doesn't work, we won't be doing this.
Construction.
All right. So that is the new Cove Hotel that they're building. It is and it's not on hold.
Yeah.
So this is for it's near the Swan and Dolphin, and this is going to be called the Cove Hotel, I believe. And that it is still going construction now, even during the COVID virus.
Really?
And the additional tower is going to have 349 rooms. And in total, between the Swan, Dolphin, and Cove, it's going to be a total of 2,600 rooms.
Wow.
So that is
part of the
still being built as of today.
Okay.
Yeah, I read about this. Swan and Dolphin are third party owned.
Yeah.
They're in Disney. They can do pretty much what they want. Even when Disney shut down originally, when they shut everything down in resorts, everything, Swan and Dolphin for I think a week to 2 weeks after that were still technically open and had people there.
They're Marriott, right? They're not Disney. They're more Marriott.
They're not Disney owned. No, they're third party owned. And yeah, that's going to be like their third tower. You know, they have the Swan Tower, the Dolphin Tower. Now they're going to have the Cove Tower. Yeah, they're
still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to follow state mandated regulations. If it weren't for that, they would have stayed open for people.
Oh, I bet. We got to welcome in Craig Robotics and Brian.
Brian's in the house. What's up, Brian?
Morning.
Craig's Robotics and Brian.
And Bob and Kelly. Hey, Bob and Kelly.
Welcome in,
Happy
Bob and
Mother's
Kelly.
Day, Kelly.
Happy Mother's Day, Kelly.
So you want to do the next photo? How was that? Was that painful? Should we not do the photos?
That was great.
Where do you want this one?
All right, that one's next.
Oh man.
Okay, big topic. Baby Yoda has dethroned Darth Vader. Baby Yoda has become the most popular character in Star Wars.
Really?
Baby Yoda's been searched 4.7 million times, where Vader is only 2.5 million.
Wow.
So Grandpa is down.
The little peach fuzz he has on his head.
He does have a
funny.
peach fuzz. And then I think that the third place is the dark something Sith, the Sith guy. I can't think of his name.
Really?
The Emperor?
What's next?
Darth Maul? Probably
Yeah,
Darth Maul.
I think so. Is this one here? Okay, Disney has released a new print.
Well, we got to I think I got to
I don't know what
where
you're
are
doing.
they? I don't know if that's sharing yet.
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. So let me go here. Yep. Stop sharing this.
We can not do photos.
This is I just like a little if I had preparation, like I would have chosen to do before the show. This would have been boom, 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 boom.
Just
It's Mother's Day.
Wait, okay. Share screen. Application window. Pretty purse.
Okay. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
There it is. Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So this is the new Disney print. It is called Disney Princess Ice Cream Cones. So you can see that the ice cream
Wow.
has bows, and like Minnie is the polka dot with a red bow. And,
Is that Stacy? Is that Loungefly or is that Dooney and Burke?
Looks like lounge.
I am
Loungefly.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought. And the purse is $68, and they have little wallets and stuff like that as well. So that's the newest print that they have.
What's next?
I don't have a photo for the next one.
Okay. Then us it is.
Okay, so I guess there was a Dapper Dan Expo that's supposed to happen in Disneyland for the summer of 2020. It's been canceled, but they're saying possibly they might have it in August.
What's that?
The Dapper Dan summer thing in Disneyland.
Oh,
okay.
cool.
So the thing is that
Dapper
I like
Dan
how they're saying
Expo.
possibly in August because that trip is in August.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that means that.
Although, did you say
Disneyland and Disney
Disneyland?
World are
Yeah.
two different
Yeah, it is Disneyland.
states, so it might
Yeah.
Disneyland is a lot stricter right now. Their governor is really been tight on what he's allowing open and not allowing open compared
so
to
you
down
think
here
that,
where he's been a lot more open, no pun intended, as to what he'll do.
Ice cream. What's an ice cream? This one here. So you think that Walt Disney World will open before Disneyland?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah,
Keystone.
I do.
Keystone is coming. Welcome, Keystone.
Hang on a second.
I could be
So
wrong.
the next one we have. Boom! Ice
Okay,
cream.
so this is going to be exciting for you guys. Well, not if you're on your diets. Disney Springs is reopening selected restaurants and shops beginning May 20th. And the Haagen-Dazs ice cream will be opening, and I think the next couple of weeks, they said.
Where did you get that information? They started opening stuff yesterday, didn't they?
It was on today's news. So
Disney
I think it's
Springs?
because Haagen-Dazs maybe has announced it. So other
Okay.
things might have been opening, but
No,
Haagen-Dazs.
Disney Springs doesn't open. Disney Springs doesn't open until the 20th.
Yeah. So if it's in Disney Springs, it can't open till the 20th.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but they confirmed that Haagen-Dazs is definitely going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney Springs only third-party vendors are allowed to open on the 20th. So Haagen-Dazs is one of the ones that's been announced. STK Orlando's been announced, and Wine Bar George have been announced.
Yeah.
So far, I'm sure there'll be a few more, but that's what's been announced so far as of the 20th that I've seen. We kind of talked about that last night, and I'm sure there'll be a few others, but like Disney Style, World of Disney.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So the next thing is I think I have pictures, but I don't know if they're gonna pop it there. That one, and that one. So Disney,
This one?
like we all probably figured,
And this one.
is Disney has made masks that you can buy, and they're Disney themed.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
did it work?
Not out yet.
I
Was it-
almost hit the least
pre-order them.
video thing.
So they
Yeah.
have masks. They have masks of a picture of. Let's see if we can get it.
This one?
Sure. So there's. Can you guys see it?
Ooh, That's
So they
Not
have
yet.
the Haunted
It's coming
Mansion.
up. There they are.
Yeah.
All right, so you have the
Oh.
Haunted Mansion, and then you have the Tower of Terror, and then I don't know what these other two are. They look like Epcot-y type.
Well, that's the one.
Soren?
Yeah,
Is that the bottom right? Is that supposed to be Soren?
or is that the top? The top left looks like Star Tours, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Or isn't that the outfit? Isn't that the outfit that the cast members wear?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does look. Okay.
Or is that People Mover? Oh
No.
my
I
God.
don't know. I don't remember.
I know we got
They didn't label. I didn't see it like
Yeah,
actually
they don't
labeled.
description.
So we
We
have
got-
two more.
2 more.
So you can buy these. I did not see the price of them.
There's this
I
one.
think
Ooh,
they're $19.99 for 4, and you can pre-order them right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
this
here's
is a-
Tower of Terror and Figment.
This is a monorail.
What is this? The Bug's Life and Journey into Imagination and the.
Oh, there's
Monorail.
Star Tours.
Yeah, see, I didn't even see
Yeah.
all these. when
Star
I
Tours
was-
is the bottom left.
I was on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Disney app yesterday.
Yeah.
And then there's one more picture.
Stop sharing. Stop sharing.
There's one more that they released.
This one over
Yeah.
here. That looks pretty cool.
They need a
This
pirate.
looks like what, Cars. Great movie. See the
Yeah, you
movie?
gotta let them see it before you
Oh,
start
sorry.
talking about it.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Now you can talk about it.
All right, there it is. So look, so the Cars looks like a movie, like the
Mm.
what do you call it?
A movie set.
The thing that you clap.
The thing is,
Oh
saying,
yeah.
take one.
Yeah.
Sophie will know exactly what that is. So.
Yeah.
And then the other three, though, what are those? One looks like a light.
The bottom left looks kind of like the Polynesian.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That
does.
that looks like People Mover.
I'm
Interesting.
surprised they didn't do like character prints. I think that would have been more.
Well, they do. I saw on the Disney app yesterday. They did have some. So these are different than some of the ones I saw, Stacey, because I did see ones that had actual just Disney prints on them, and some of the ones you're showing today I hadn't seen yet. And it just happened to be I was looking up there yesterday just to see what new stuff they had. So some of those are even different than what I saw. So cool.
Yeah.
Now, for those people whose masks don't fit, because everybody has different size heads.
Yeah.
My masks have been fitting fine, but Stacy's masks have been like
Goes
a
on here.
beard. She'll look around her ears and hang down
And
here.
it
It's
hangs
like-
here.
Yeah.
So they do have little contraptions that you can hook in the back. You can put them they're like little pieces of plastic that have little inlets so you can put the bands on so
Oh,
that
I
they
didn't
hook
know
around the
that.
back of your head and they hold the mask tight instead of drooping or you having to tie the knots in the elastics.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
those are cool. I saw those on Amazon the other day. I was like, wow, through
Disney
disaster
masks
comes ingenuity, I guess.
come in small, medium, and large, and they say to measure from the top of your nose to the bottom of your chin. So I guess depending how wide the material is,
Yeah.
you can choose that too. I saw that too.
Huh.
They have 3 sizes, so I guess you can get them for kids.
Yeah. Meredith, I found them on WDW News Today. And if you go down to the bottom, I think they have the link where you can actually order them.
Nice.
I have one more news.
One more piece
and
of
I
news.
do have a photo.
You do have a photo.
And this might be.
Let me go to the photos.
It is these two here, but you could probably just do that one. That will be fine.
Buffeting.
So the All-Stars.
Hang on, I gotta share it.
Share it.
Technical. All right, so you want to do this one?
That one's fine, yeah. Is it up? Nope.
Almost.
Wait
There it is.
for
Oh yeah, the McDonald's.
So the All-Star Resorts has the McDonald's near them, and they're remodeling the McDonald's. Now, we used to go to this McDonald's all the time because when you go in, they had a big TV screen, and they would play like Goofy movies.
It was Disney themed.
It was Disney themed.
TV.
So when Avery was younger, it was good because he kind of took a break. He was able to sit down and eat, and then he would watch the TV. And then they stopped. They changed the look of it to be more. I don't want to say not. What would you want to say? Not hippie-like.
It's more. I don't know.
What do you think?
It was non-Disney, but that
yeah,
way.
There was no TVs anymore. There was no. It was more. I don't know.
You got a problem with hippies?
Oh no! I didn't mean to say that. It was more upscale, actually. So that was totally wrong word to use. It seemed to be more. Not retro, but I don't know. It was the most fanciest McDonald's I've seen. Put it that way. And
really?
Yeah. So it didn't. The kids were interested. I gotta travel and see more McDonald's. Yeah. Now they're changing it again. So this is the 3rd time that they've changed the McDonald's. So I'm hoping maybe they'll go back to the with the Disney thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be nice to have the Disney McDonald's on. The McDonald's on Disney property to be Disney themed. That would be nice.
Right. I think a lot of people brought their kids because McDonald's is something that a lot of kids will eat and they're familiar with. And it's.
You guys ever eat at that McDonald's on property?
No, but I think didn't we get something for Mason because Mason's that picky eater. When the kids were really little, one of our first couple trips, I think we did have to go there. I think you got drive-through. Like to bring it back,
yeah.
So it is kind of nice to have that when you got that kid.
We were always, Melissa and I were always like, we're in Disney World, we're not eating McDonald's.
No,
I mean,
but
something
for the kids, it's
but for the kids,
Mm-hmm.
did we? I don't remember doing it. I think we've maybe done it once.
We went through the drive-through and got.
It's right on the way to Animal Kingdom. We drive our car over to Animal Kingdom, so we drive by it all the time.
Oh, and not only that. If you're staying at the All-Stars, you're going to drive right by it.
And that's where we always stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they said that they're doing, they're renovating the drive-through as well. Because I'm sure that was probably one of their big things, or coming back from the park.
Yeah.
They drive right by it, bring McDonald's, into the hotel room, and the kids can eat in the hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
We're going to welcome in Noah, and Carlos has come in as well.
Came in.
And did we welcome in Alyssa? I can't remember if we welcome
in Alyssa. If
we haven't. Welcome. I see her in the chat.
Did you see Mike Wheeler? Mike Wheeler's here.
Oh, sorry. Yep, I see him now. I missed the McDonald's. I used to be at Downtown Disney.
Oh yeah, there used to be one there too.
Yeah.
Did you remember? It was
I do not remember.
Right next to the Lego store, wasn't it?
I don't know. I do not remember McDonald's.
Was there
a McDonald's?
Yeah, I don't.
Was there a McDonald's down there?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. Isn't that terrible?
It was a while ago.
Okay.
All right, so you want to get into our 5?
You want to do that, or you want to talk about the
what
other stuff that I had listed?
Okay,
What are you guys up to? You're part of this show.
No, you are the host. We'll do what you tell us to do, or Stacy tells us what to do.
Within reason.
It's Mother's Day.
Well, before you fall asleep, let me ask the questions that I had for you guys. Some very intrusive personal questions that I had.
Okay. Oh, one thing real fast. Did you guys know that they used to have McDonald's fries in the Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That was the wagon.
Yeah, the little outpost.
Yeah.
I think it was the outpost.
Behind Pecos Bills, right?
Yes. Yeah, right there.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Why did they change that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah. But we never really.
Whenever there's a
bought them,
question,
though.
why do they change that? It usually comes down to money, right?
Yeah, usually.
Money or something,
Yeah,
some contract or greed. It's all greed.
Okay.
Okay. So, I just wanted to get, because we haven't had you guys on the show for a little while. How's you guys' situation down there? You settling in? How you liking everything? Pretty cool. Besides the part that you guys closed the
We shut
park.
it
I know it's all your fault.
It's all your fault. No.
Yeah, it is.
Settling in though?
It's good. The work situation for me isn't ideal. I now found out that I'm going to be working from home till September, so that's
Okay.
not great.
Oh, were you supposed to have like an office to go to?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have an office to go to down here,
Oh.
but and I literally work from the dining room table. But I did that because I didn't expect this to be something that was going to be long term at this point.
Yeah.
I knew it would be a few weeks for sure, but now we're talking September 1st. So that part of it could be a little bit better.
Yeah, we got to come up with a plan B and get him an actual office space set up like I have because it's just not going to work for another.
Mine's on the couch and the coffee table.
Yeah,
Living
you got
room,
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah, exactly. And long term, that's not what I want to do. It's one of those things I would not mind working from home if I had the proper essentials and I was properly equipped to do so, like Melissa is. She has everything. She has her printer, her scanner, everything she needs to have. I don't have much of any of that. So I'm not properly
three
equipped.
computer screens and, I'm just not a little laptop.
Right. I'm just a small little laptop, one screen. I have to do everything on the one screen. I'm used to having 2 to 3 screens myself. So if I was equipped, it would be better. But other than that, everything's great.
Yeah, my office is actually right here. We take our computer that we log on. She takes it upstairs and works on that, and I have my work laptop, which is pretty small. I imagine probably the smallest like yours.
That's fine.
And I'm working from here.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the ideal office space, but it gets the work done, and I do not miss the hour-and-a-half commute sometimes each way.
I can't imagine.
Right. And I don't have that. Mine is 15 minutes.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
All over that.
Yeah, I mean, if it was an hour, like you said, hour and a half drive one way, then I'd be like, oh, this is great. But I mean, either way, I'm literally 15 minutes up the road, and even less than that if the traffic's not bad.
That's a good segue to my next question. Without getting too personal, without giving any information out, how close you guys to Disney World and like Universal, like minutes?
We're closer to Universal than Disney.
Okay.
Like if we're heading this way, Universal's here, and then Disney's a little bit further away. We're probably about 25 miles from Disney, probably about 20 miles to anywhere between 15 to 20 from Universal. Universal's a little bit closer.
Yep.
That's cool.
We have to pass Universal to get to Disney.
To get to Disney.
It's cool.
So just in the chat, I just wanted to say, so Mike Wheeler mentioned that there was also the fries at an Epcot, which I do remember.
Oh yeah, right next to Canada.
Yeah, walking to Canada, it was on the right hand side. I remember that.
You guys remember the fries there? McDonald's fries there?
I don't remember them. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I
Carlos
remember
said they were in Animal Kingdom too.
I don't remember the Animal Kingdom. I saw that, and
Where were they in Animal Kingdom?
I don't know. I don't remember them in Animal Kingdom at all.
I vaguely remember them having a McDonald's thing in Animal Kingdom now that he says it, but I'm not sure where they were.
Yeah, so I guess they canceled the contract was up and they didn't renew. So
I bet it was over by. I bet it was over by Everest. Those shops between from Everest when you're heading over to the Safari.
One of those
Cali River Rapids.
Oh yeah.
One of the kiosks over there. One of the parks.
I bet it was one of those.
Okay.
Probably.
He says
Animal Kingdom Dino
Land.
Really?
Okay.
All right. Yes. I was off. Huh.
I don't remember.
All right.
Oh, wow. How about that?
That's right. We got to do better at keeping up with the chats.
Okay.
You guys are awesome with keeping up with the chats.
I know. I'm trying to.
We
I'm trying to
need
get my
to get-
glasses on so I can see the chat. Other than that,
We need to
it's
get
just a
better.
blur. Okay. Next question.
All right. So I imagine you guys are gonna be in the parks as soon as they open up, right? You guys gonna do like the whole gloves and masks thing, and do you have any other plans to do? Any secret knowledge? Tips?
Well, I have a pandemic suit that I'm going to be putting on.
Hazmat suit. You're gonna be like a
2319.
future.
2319.
We'll do whatever.
The yellow suit.
I will do what they require us to do.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we have masks though. We have.
Oh yeah.
My cousin was kind enough to make us masks originally, and then one of our
And Rachel
fans,
Rachel.
had a couple mailed to us. So
sent us a couple.
We've got that prepared. I do have gloves if needed. We do have a box of gloves, and
I guess the key is not touching your face.
Yeah,
right?
that's the.
Yeah, I don't ever do that.
As I just scratched my nose.
That's not something I
Even
ever
with
do.
gloves, even with gloves on, I guess the germs that get on the gloves is
Yeah.
touching your face.
Okay.
So maybe we need all those dog collar things.
Yes, for people.
Touch our faces.
We won't be taking any pictures. I can tell you that.
We have bendy cords on our arms so we can't reach our faces.
You know, all the photos when you go to
Our
Disney World,
shoulders.
you're gonna have a mask. You know, on.
Well, here's the thing, and I said this. Steve and I talked a lot about this last night on our stream we had. Shanghai Disney, they released an informational video on what they're going to really do. It was step-by-step project. It was fantastic. I love it.
It was.
They can make their people wear masks over there. China's I guess still a communist country. If they want to tell them they're wearing masks, they're going to wear masks.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to go over here. I said this last night on Steve when Steve and I said, if they say to you, you have to wear masks, that's when people like the ACLU and this and that are going to say, not the this and that group, but you know what I mean. They're going to be like, I don't know. I don't know that they're going to say guests have to wear them, but their cast members are definitely going to have to wear their gloves and masks for sure.
This and that probably has more clout than the ACLU.
I don't know, man. The ACLU, you know how they are.
So Massachusetts, I think May 18th, if you go outside your house, you can be required to wear a mask.
You have to wear a mask.
Yeah. So
There are some exceptions. You know, we're having issues with Avery right now. He can't wear it for like 2 seconds. He's grabbing at it. And,
Yeah.
You know, so that's going to be getting used to thing.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. We were talking about this last night a little bit. Disney World is a disease haven. I hate to say it.
I know, it's a
We
major.
have people from all over the world bringing God knows what from where. I mean, so
It's kind of hard to think of it as being.
I mean, right?
It's gonna be safer for you guys right when it opens because no international people, probably
Yeah.
not a lot of people from all over the
Right,
country.
right.
You guys are gonna be golden, man. You have
Yeah.
parks to yourself.
Yeah,
Probably.
that'd be great.
Right. I mean, people that have compromised immune systems, if you have something that's a weaker immune system and you've been to Disney World,
Yeah.
you went during those times. So, I mean, it just depends. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. But whatever they tell us to do, we'll do it. You know, if they say, yes, we want you to wear masks, or if they recommend you wear a mask, I'll wear a mask.
Yeah,
China also is requiring their citizens to have that online system.
It's a QR code. It's a QR code,
Mhm.
which is basically your clean bill of health.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
but they're tracking you. They're tracking everything that
Yeah,
you're doing to have that clean, that green code. You're basically tracked for 2 weeks, and they're tracking everywhere you're going for the next 2 weeks or whatever.
Really? That's
And-
interesting.
Weird.
Constantly.
And again, I don't know
I don't think
that
they
we're
can
going
do
to get to
here.
that level here.
They
I don't.
no way they will allow that.
No,
here.
that
They're
would-
not.
yeah.
They're again. A lot of it is government
Right.
related.
Yeah.
So
They
true.
can do what they want over there government wise and say this is what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's not going to necessarily fly here in a lot of
They've
ways.
got the temperature scan thing you
Yeah,
walk
but
through
now-
too.
But I like the temperature scan thing. I like the idea of that. As you go by, it'll literally take your temperature, which
It's like
I think that's kind of neat.
yeah, it's weird. I guess it senses just
The
Yeah.
non-invasive stuff should be fine. I
Mhm.
think it's not going to cause any issues. Once they start getting invasive stuff, and that's going to have some problems.
Privacy,
But you're also
yeah.
going to have problems when different guests have different ideas of what should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed.
Right.
Because there's going to be people that are going to be standing this close to you and not thinking anything about it.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have the people that absolutely freak out at those people, and then there's gonna be fist fights everywhere.
Oh
and-
my gosh.
I hope not.
But there's nothing. Look, we were. I keep bringing it up last night, but there is no foolproof plan here.
Yeah.
There's nothing anybody can do that says you're 100% safe. Well,
Right.
there's nothing anybody can do. You're not 100, even with the glass and with the gloves and the mask and the 6 feet. You're still not. What if you're sitting in a restaurant where you have to take off your mask? I was saying this again last night. You're sitting there. You're sitting at your table. Another person is a couple tables away. You have your mask off.
Over there.
Everybody
and they didn't cover.
Yeah.
Or they and they didn't.
That's when the food fight breaks out.
Well, exactly. That's my point. Yeah. There's no foolproof plan here. It's
Yeah.
you go when you feel safe.
Yeah, you have to decide for yourself
Right.
what you feel you should do or shouldn't do.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
Safe
welcome
is a
to
relative
the
term.
chat. So Incognito Mouse is here.
No, I didn't even recognize him.
Yeah. But yesterday he did trivia on National Treasure. I couldn't answer any of them, so
We haven't watched it in a while.
yeah,
That's
it's
why.
been a long time.
We've watched it 30 times. We just haven't watched it in a while.
Kate Schuster is here. Russ Stapleton is here. And Cindy, which you put her on the screen. Good.
Cindy Elcott, yep.
is here. And then your best English accent, you're going to say Happy Mother's Day to your mother.
Hello, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bob's your uncle. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. All right, enough of that. Yeah, before they went in August, they sat down and made a plan. Lots of hand washing, drink lots of water. It's Disney, of course.
Well, it's true. I mean, there's so many different things that people are bringing from everywhere. I mean, what are you gonna do?
You know that going in, and you have to make a
Stacy, from your ghost hunting knowledge, you know what a FLIR is, right? Isn't that the infrared cameras?
I don't know. They don't use the word. They say infrared cameras. They don't say FLIR.
Fluorescent light, infrared.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Like that. Something like that. It's the images that you see of the heat. They're giving off the heat off of people.
Yeah.
Predator.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Oh,
That's what they should have. All a bunch of stormtroopers everywhere with predator goggles.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
If you're over a certain temperature, they mist
Yeah.
you
Hand sanitize your body.
Slimer. They can go Ghostbuster
Ghostbusters
Slimer.
Slimer. Oh my god.
That'd be
can you imagine?
universal. That'd be
That'd be
universal.
universal. All right. Do you have any other questions?
I have tons of them, but
okay.
Oh, please go ahead. I don't have to work till tomorrow.
I had a moving question. What was the hardest thing with the move, and how would you change it if you could do it again?
I'll answer that.
This was the hardest thing about the move, being away from her for a month.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was the hardest
The
thing for
second
me.
hardest thing for him is that he wasn't up there to help us pack the. We only had 2 cubes, and we realized we should have got 3 after the fact. And he got so aggravated because there were some things we couldn't pack, and if he had been there to direct it, it would have been better.
It's Mother's Day, so I'm not going to get into it.
But I think our son Walter did a phenomenal job, and
Give us that update on Father's Day.
yeah.
I'll give you an update on Father's Day.
But he's very efficient with that. I mean, we were like playing Tetris, trying to get stuff, in there and get it to fit. But
Yeah.
Wow.
Sydney made a good point in the chat. She says that the problem with temperature readings is that I have lupus. I have a low-grade fever every day. And that's the thing. When Avery was little, every time it was time to go to Disney, he would either get an ear infection or have a temp. And
I wonder if a doctor's note would handle that type of thing.
Well, I think you're going to have a number. There's going to be a number, I think, if it's above such and such.
yeah.
Because you're right. They know that. But if you're like for instance, like they were saying, if you're a cast member, if you come in with anything above 100.4, you have to go home.
Ooh.
So that might be what they do. They might be doing the same thing for guests. Anything above 100.4 may not be
They
admitted.
said they do know some people's regular body temperature range. And
and the thing is that like I don't think they will accept the doctor's note. Reason being, when we have to put the special needs pass onto Avery's band, I have a doctor's note stating that he is autistic.
Mhm.
These are the challenges he has.
They can't look at it.
They are not allowed. Yeah, I give it to them and say doctor's note, and they nope, sorry, we can't look at that. Which is it's the HIPAA thing, the HIPAA law that we have.
Mhm.
But So if they're not even willing to look at us saying he's autistic, here's the doctor's proof, we're allowing you to look at it, here you go. How are they going to, like, say if Cindy goes to the park, she's got a high, like
A low-grade
a low-grade
fever.
fever, but it's higher than
Again,
the
they're probably going to
typical.
have limits, like Walt said. They're going to have a limit that's.
But it'll have to
maybe-
be above any disease's typical, thing.
I imagine they're going to have
what I'm saying?
exceptions. They're going to have, you go off to the side with the cast member, explain yourself. You can provide proof. They'll probably let you in. Something like that. I imagine there has to be
Something.
bending. There has to be bending
Yeah.
of the rules a little bit. There has
Yeah,
to be
it's gonna be.
adjustment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna
Oh
be.
yeah, well that's the other thing I agree 100% with any and all of this. Patience is going to have to be first and foremost because it is trial by error. Okay,
Yep.
They're learning as they go as well. I do feel Disney is doing the best they can. I think they do have everybody's safety as a paramount thing. That's first on their mind. But they're learning as well. I mean, this is the first time they've ever had to deal with something like this, and everybody else around the world.
So the thing also though is, okay, so we get rejected to the park, but yet we're staying at, the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and meanwhile I'm bringing Avery to the store because he feels okay. He just is running high, or if that's his typical temperature, in the pool, and because you're gonna want to do something.
Yeah.
They can't make you stay in your room, so you're still infecting people.
Well,
or whatever.
I'm wondering if by the time they open up the resorts and take reservations, that sort of stuff is going to be relaxed a little bit, because I think your point is well taken. If I'm paying for a package to get into these parks, you're not denying me access to these parks.
That's where I think the patience goes out the window.
One thing I would like clarity on that I've been hearing the last couple of days, they stopped taking reservations for June, right? All the way up until July 1st.
Yes.
I'm wondering if that doesn't still affect the opening date. Like, I'm thinking that not necessarily the date has been for opening the parks has been bumped back from June 1st to July 1st. I'm thinking that their hotel system is at the capacity that they would be able to allow all those guests in without going over their limit.
Maybe.
Could be.
That way they're not taking any more reservations for June.
Maybe.
So maybe they have 25% now already, so they can't take any more for June.
Well, I don't know, because that's a good question, because what I'm waiting to hear from people is I want to hear from people that do have reservations in June. Are they being canceled? Because if they're not being canceled, Charlie, then your point is probably going to be correct. But the minute we start seeing June reservations canceled, that kind of goes out the door. So you're right. You're 100% correct. We're going to wait to see. Six, by the way, I don't know that they're going to even do the temperature check for guests.
Right.
Because if they do, there's a lot of refund involved there. They got to get into the math with that, because you're right. If they don't allow you into the park, how are they going to refund you your money for your park passes, this, that, and the other? There's a lot of different. They're opening up Pandora's box at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to do that. I just think that could be one of the things they possibly do.
Oh, yeah. Bob and Kelly.
Bob and Kelly has June 27th, and James Ryan has June 5th, and it has not been canceled.
Okay.
Right, but here's the thing, and I said this yesterday.
Okay.
The news that July 1st was now the reservation date didn't come out until Friday evening at 10:30. Let's see what happens this week.
Yeah.
It's over the weekend.
2 weeks notice,
they're giving
Kelly
you
told us.
But they're giving you that was for DVC.
Oh.
They're giving this is the weekend. They're not doing anything on the weekends. Monday morning calls might start going out. I hate to say it. I don't want to be the guy bad news, but
on their app they'll get the little thing saying
so
there's been an adjustment to your reservation.
we're a little worried because we already purchased our Halloween tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And on the site it says no cancellations and blah 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 blah.
That'll change.
No refunds, that type of thing.
They'll refund.
They have to.
I'm thinking that's just their standard.
Yeah.
Because like if you're down there and you know that it's going to be pouring.
Yeah.
You're going to try to cancel and maybe do a different night.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping that's what that is.
If it comes down to it, I really want to go.
Well, yeah, we do. Yeah, we all do.
Hoping they go.
So if for some reason, as time goes on and everything starts climbing up again or whatever, I'm hoping that we get refunded. But right now, the website says the typical no refunds.
But that's why. It's because they're under the assumption that hopefully by then they'll be somewhat back to normal, and that won't even be an issue. But no, if they cancel,
they have to.
They're going to refund you. That's just under normal.
If they cancel, yes.
If they cancel, you'll get refunded.
Yeah, we don't want to go if there's no fireworks and no parade. We would rather cancel, but then we don't want to end up paying for those tickets just because we canceled, and because that's the reason we go is for the parade. You like the parade and the fireworks and the special shows that they have that night.
Exactly.
We never stand by one of the characters. We go trick or treating.
This year, me and Sophie want to do the grave diggers. That's like on our list that we have to get a photo with the grave diggers.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
All right. Do you have any other questions?
It's gonna be like a 3-hour wait. Look at my phone. Don't think so.
All right. So I just saw.
We can go into our thing.
Yeah.
Do you guys have to be out strong at 12, or can you go a little bit over? Or
we can go a little bit over. Okay. We can go to 12:01.
Yeah. So some people in the chat are talking about maybe they'll have nurses.
They probably would have.
They definitely will have to beef up their first aid.
I think so.
Yeah, they're gonna have to totally beef that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to have a lot more cast members out, I think, monitoring things and lines and different things like that for sure.
I'm getting a job at Disney. I can feel it. It's coming. Part time now.
Okay, so you want to do the
sure.
that you came up with this morning?
5 places. All right, good. So I had asked Walt and Melissa to prepare a list. I gave them at least 3 months in advance.
Which translates into a half hour.
I gave them a half an hour in advance just to come up with, a few places, 5 places maybe, if they can, of 5 places within the parks where it's not so crowded, where you might be able to seek isolation and like a little a relaxing area where you're not surrounded by huge crowds. So we all made our little lists of.
We have a cast member exclusive.
Really?
Opinion.
Who's that?
Incognito Mouse. He says that he's sticking to my prediction that the parks will open in some capacity early June.
Early June.
Late breaking news.
I think so too.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
At some capacity, I'm thinking. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's June 1st. If not, mid-June, maybe 2 weeks after, maybe 2 weeks into June.
I don't know.
I hope so.
I hope so too, man. As long as they're open before August, then
we'll vlog it for you.
We'll be happy.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, so 5 isolated places in the parks to get away if you become germaphobe. You guys can,
no particular order or whatever if you don't want to do it. But do you guys want to go first?
Sure.
Do you have one?
I'm going to the Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom.
I like Magic.
We have
a way to start.
Everybody knows Melissa and I. This is probably one of my favorite places to go. Melissa likes it too. It's quiet. It's relaxing. It's kind of off the main street, literally off the main street. So when you're going down Main Street, you go off to the right. You have that little alleyway.
Oh yeah.
We go back there all the time. And there's a couple of chairs back there, a couple tables back there with like 3 or 4 chairs each. They have umbrellas. We just sit back there for a while and relax and get away from all the major crowd walking down Main Street. Yeah. And it's really neat because on certain days, up above you is the dance studio. It's a dance studio. They have the window open. It's cracked probably about that much. They have audio coming out of there as if this instructor of the dance studio is instructing his class.
Really?
And chaos ensues when people fall down and you hear stuff breaking. It's hilarious.
We've walked in the side streets before. We haven't sat there.
A long time ago. We haven't done it in a long time.
Really
We're going to have to go do that. That's a definite.
So
we'll get a kick out of that.
Pile up that.
Is there a window that says dance studio?
Yeah, it's if you're going down, not heading back towards Main Street, but going from Main Street back, it's to your left. It's the top left. You'll see it. The window will be open. It'll be cracked.
Okay, you're heading down Main Street towards the castle?
towards the castle.
Okay, to
And
make
it's
your
on the
right,
right.
make
Yeah,
your right
your
down the
right.
little alley.
Yeah, and it's on the left
When
of
you're
the
heading
alley.
down the little alley, it's off to the left.
Okay, we're
in
gonna
the
check
second
that out
floor.
this trip. We're gonna definitely go.
It's
So
so
Jane-
funny. We crack up. We think it's hilarious, but it's a relaxing area back there.
Awesome. We're gonna check that place out.
Yeah, James Ryan said that the back of the Morocco Pavilion with the fountain is a perfect.
We'll get there.
All right, how about you, Melissa?
Yeah, we have of course this is only for early morning, but we like to go to Epcot and usually go over to Le Hall, the bakery. And if you just go down to where the tables are, if you go down where they look out over the water,
Yes.
it's virtually empty there in the mornings, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Just to sit there, get your pastry or whatever you got, and just chill, because not many people go to World Showcase because very few things are open until 11. So it's a great place anywhere where they'll let you go in World Showcase to just chill. It's so quiet and relaxing.
I love it there. We were there last time. That's where we met Mickey Sightings and Greg and Arjons and Donna. We took some pictures with them.
Right. That's true.
We were checking out the Skyway.
Yeah, when it was being
thing.
built. Yeah.
But I was gonna list that spot, right? But I'm thinking Ratatouille is gonna be open probably soon, and that's gonna be no longer
true.
Yeah, we're gonna lose that spot.
an area to chill out. But
Yeah.
it was nice. It was definitely a nice spot to go.
Yeah. So
Was.
Mike Wheeler had the same place I did. So he says the Magic Kingdom would have the gazebo
Up here.
behind the Christmas shop. Now,
yeah,
and it's near Sleepy Hollow too. So my thing is what we did is I got the waffle Nutella wonderfulness, and then we went exactly in that area because also Princess and the Frog sometimes are in that gazebo, and we sat there behind the shop and we ate it.
That's where
And
we
there
gotta
was
be.
no one around, so it was really nice. We got to just all share it, so that was a good spot. So me and Mike have the same one.
You and Mike, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's fun. How about you?
One of the first ones I listed was the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. A lot of people don't like to take the hike up the tree. Sometimes it can be busy, but most of the times there's not too many people around us.
Yeah.
You know, so and I like looking at all the little things inside the treehouse. I like reaching the top of it and looking out at the castle. There's like a whole-
Great view up there.
And so yeah, it's a pretty cool view. And again, it's a little bit isolated. It's not one of serenity and stuff, but it's a little bit isolated.
Yeah.
And it's in Adventureland.
Yeah, it's good to stand there and look out. You can see the castle and everything.
Take a few minutes.
Yeah, just to kind of absorb it all in.
Agreed.
All
All right, we're gonna welcome in Amy from AJC Magic TV.
AJC.
Good morning.
Welcome in, Amy.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day to everybody who has come in.
Yes, if you missed in the beginning, we had a 5-hour fireworks display for all the mothers out there.
Yes, it was great.
You missed it.
Walt
Okay.
was dancing and everything.
All right, how about you guys?
Okay, so Mike stole my thunder. He put it in there. The trails behind the Tree of Life are definitely very, very quiet back there. Not a lot of people. It's beautiful. You get good views of the tree. You can see more animals on the tree back there, and it's really isolated. We've only done it a couple times. We really haven't done it as often as we should.
Yes,
but it is. In the
You definitely forget about it. We did it our last trip, I believe.
We definitely did it. Yeah, we've done it 3 or 4 times.
We forgot. We haven't done it for like maybe 2-3 years prior to that. So it was great when we walked through. We're like, oh, pointing out all the animals and stuff.
Yes.
It was very relaxing and stuff. So that's a good one. I forgot about that.
And there is, you guys, if you have a second to actually inspect the Tree of Life, there are thousands of little different animals looking there. I mean,
I love that tree.
There's animals within animals within animals.
I know,
it's
crazy.
Awesome.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's I could stare at that tree forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something we're once the parks do reopen, it's one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most is understanding and being able to realize that we don't have to rush through these things anymore because there's always tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and so on. In the past, you might skip things because you're only there for a little bit of time. We're lucky in that respect, hopefully.
Yeah, Yeah.
You know, to be able to sit back and say, let's take an hour or two and just walk around the trails and look at everything.
Right. Yes, that's the one thing. Trying to do video and also do family time and stuff on a vacation. Like a lot of my videos that I have to work with what we did while we were there on vacation. So you're not able to take it all in and stuff. So if we live down there,
our focus is vacation.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So that's the thing.
That's
so
why.
I'm doing the best I can with what was taken at that time.
Well, I agree.
That's
Vacation first.
Yeah.
That's why it was. You're 100%. It was hard for us too. It was. I mean, we would literally go half the day and not film anything. It would be like, we're just gonna enjoy it.
We go days without putting the camera in.
Right. So but it's like we don't think, okay, we have to intro this ride, we have to extra this ride, we have to.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that stuff.
You know, so it's
the
one
kids
of those
would
things.
not put up with that anyways.
Right. So that's why I think our videos are not the best.
Sophie would be going postal on us if we done that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Our kids would be. They were the same way. They're like, ugh. For sure.
Did you guys freeze on us? I think we lost.
Oh no, we lost you guys.
Welcome in. I'm
I don't
Walt.
know, can anyone else hear? Are they frozen to everybody?
Yep,
Well,
they're
I have
frozen
another
to
place that I'll continue, I guess, because this all depends on time of day. So this would have to be like in between popular times of dining. So if you go into the Land Pavilion, where they have all that seating for Sunshine Seasons, we met a bunch of the vloggers down there at one time because it was like 3:00 in the afternoon. So there's not people in there for the lunch rush. It's too early for dinner. It's not breakfast. So that can be a really good place to sit down and just get some peace and quiet and not be bombarded with people. But it has to be when it's not peak dining time. So that's a good place to check out.
Absolutely.
Sometimes too for quiet times.
Hi, everybody. I hope we're still on there. Hopefully you can see us.
Are Charlie and Stacy frozen?
No,
for you guys out there?
We're still on.
No, I know, but I don't know if they can see them. If it's just, let us know.
No, they can't. They can just see us right now.
Do you have another spot?
Well, I want to elaborate on yours for a minute. Melissa's 100% correct, and we never really used this as a place to just relax before because we would just fly by it to go to Soarin' or go to Living with the Land. We just would never really think about it, but she's right. Just sitting down there, it can be very, very relaxing.
Yeah.
It can get crowded, but you're 100% correct. Depending upon the time of day, it's a great place to just sit down, relax, take in the scenery. Back in the old days, those balloons they have hanging from the Land Pavilion, they used to go up and down. They used to move. That used to be fun. I hope they fix that and get them to start moving again. That would be a lot of fun.
They probably kind of need to refurb that area. It seems like it's getting a little dated.
It's dated.
Inside the Land Pavilion, but
it's dated.
Yeah.
They would, but you know what though? To do that,
they'd have, because you need to have access to the popular rides there. I mean, Soarin' is super popular. The Land is popular. So I guess you really can't unless they could probably do half and half. They directed everybody to go around one side, but it would be difficult unless you got outside access from a different direction.
No, I think what you said is 100% correct.
Yeah.
They could do half and half.
Yeah, maybe.
Cut the one half off. You'd all have to go one way, and that would make for a little inconvenient. But, they could do that, and they could refurb it a little bit.
Update,
they might have to start. Sunshine Seasons would have to shut down, though. They would have to shut that down for a while. But you could do it. You could still do it.
I guess you could.
There's plenty of food options.
And that's the problem with Epcot because I've always wanted to try Sunshine Seasons and haven't. Only because there's so many other places in Epcot I want to eat at, but I know they have some great food selections.
No, we haven't tried anything.
Russ had a good one. That is a perfect one, Russ. The garden in the Japan Pavilion is beautiful, and they have the koi pond, and when you go up the steps, it's very peaceful and hearing the water run, and they have the lanterns. Really nice spot, Russ. That's a good one.
Yes. Sure. And Mike, yours is good too. The jumping water, the leaping water, that over there by the Imagination Pavilion, that whole area over there, to be honest with you, there's a lot of really good places over there because it's not a popular ride. It's not a popular pavilion where you get tons of people. But I've never been back in that area in the Japan Pavilion where the garden is. Because first off, I'm not going to eat the food, so I'm not going back that way.
Well, they have a good restroom back there too, actually. So that's how we've been up there. I haven't eaten there yet either and want to, but there's a good restroom spot.
That's why you were back there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And another good place that makes me think of is the Canada Pavilion. Now, granted, they were just doing a bunch of work back there.
Oh, yeah.
But if you go up, just because there's no shops and stuff back there, so people don't tend, but it's really pretty. I don't know what it looks like now that it's been redone. Yay! But the Canada Pavilion in the way back where you look over the waterfalls and stuff can be really quiet and peaceful.
Thank you, guys. We're glad we have seasoned professionals with us. We got a cable company to call up and yell at because this is like the second time this has happened in a week. So
ours isn't great here either when we're working.
Yesterday there was a very big windstorm.
Yeah.
And there was power outages all over the town next to us and our town.
Yeah.
Like,
all the surrounding towns, actually.
5,000 plus people were out of power
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So imagine it probably did something to the cable lines or whatnot.
Did you guys get snow? My mom got snow.
Yeah, we got a little
flurries.
bit of snow. We have flurries.
Throughout the whole day, on and off throughout the whole day, but nothing accumulated.
Crazy. My mom actually in her yard, you could see the snow. It was enough to cover on the grass.
Oh, yeah, we did not.
She's a little bit north of you guys, so yeah, I was like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
For May. Totally.
Okay.
So thank you for taking over the show.
Our pleasure.
We're just gonna sit back and like, come on, and press the
I
button on the
know,
cable
no,
box.
no.
Showing us a peaceful spot, but I agree it probably wasn't peaceful, was it?
So Russ Stapleton said the Gardens in Japan Pavilion. That's one of our favorites.
Yeah.
100%.
You know,
That
yeah.
is awesome.
Mike said the jumping fountains, the imagination. That definitely is a good place too.
It's
with the
you
water.
know what else is over there? It's a little off topic. We found it just a few trips ago. They have the popcorn stand over there where you can get 3 different types of popcorn.
So good.
You can get
It's buffalo,
sour cream,
Imagination.
Yep.
That's what we did. Yeah.
and cheese, cheddar.
Yeah.
Mix them together.
Mix them together. It's
Really?
awesome.
Wow. Okay.
There was one that Avery tried and he didn't like it. They gave him a sample and he did not like it. But maybe if you would have gotten a mix, then maybe the flavors together.
Yeah, but Mike's right. That area over there is a good area because, like we were saying, the Imagination ride itself in that pavilion, it's not overly popular, so you don't get a ton of people over there.
Right.
Plenty of places to sit. It's wide open.
Yeah.
I agree. Now it's not shaded great over there, but I think I love it too. I think that's a great place.
Yeah.
I love the jumping water.
Yes.
Yes. The kids play with that. Yeah.
And the reverse waterfall where the water's going up instead of down.
Yeah. What do you read?
Mike says
I'm reading Mike. He's saying that the popcorn thing has been moved to Epcot Experience
because
Building.
they're doing all that work.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Where is it now?
At the Epcot Experience Building.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, they can't get rid of that.
Is that where the Odyssey is? Is that the Odyssey they're talking? Is that the Epcot?
Yeah, the Odyssey building. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So one of mine
Okay.
is in Frontierland. You know how you have the main road in Frontierland, but you can go the path along the water and you can look at Tom Sawyer's Island.
Oh yeah.
That's one of our favorite. I think we did a vlog on that. How
Yeah.
it was just even when it's like
Agreed.
sunset,
Especially
yes.
at sunset.
It's
man.
so pretty. Everything
Awesome.
just looks so pretty. And no matter how good your pictures are, it doesn't do justice.
True.
You know?
It's not. It's a path less traveled. To be honest with you, there
It
really aren't a lot of people that take that path. A lot of people will stay on the main walkway.
Yeah.
But you're right. That area back there. First off, if you're in a hurry to get to a ride,
Right. Yep.
Cut around.
you're good. It's probably good to do because you're not going to hit a lot of people.
Right.
But you're right. And there's a couple areas where you can sit down there too. There's a
I
couple
wish
benches.
it was longer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
even
we
if you
enjoy
go
that.
Yes, we enjoy
up
that a
the
lot.
bridge, like when to go watch people riding Big Thunder is pretty quiet. So if you go up, once, because I don't like to ride it all the time, I'll do it once in a while, but I'll go up and watch for them, and it's pretty quiet up on the bridge, up there to the right. You can
up in
watch
the
people
corner
up in
where
the
you-
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geyser or something, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Over there.
So that's pretty.
People don't hang out there.
Maybe
That's
hot
true.
Yeah.
because there's no cover, but it's
Yes, it could be hot.
desolate.
still a cool
Yeah,
place though.
yeah, right. Yeah, there's no cover. But sometimes when the water, the geyser comes up, you get the mist, so that works.
Amen.
One of the places I had is this is one of my favorite places in China. In Epcot, you go to China there's the 2 frog ponds up in the right-hand corner. If you're looking at the big blue building, in the right-hand corner, there's the waterfall with the tiny waterfall brook type of thing with the little tiny bridge.
Yeah.
That nobody tends to go up in that corner.
Mulan is
I don't think we ever have.
Yeah.
It's a very nice place. They have a little tiny brook, and that's where a couple frogs are always in that little brook waterfall.
Yeah.
And it's shaded. The thing is, it's shaded. It has a couple little benches there, tiny little stone benches that are very quaint and out of the way, and nobody goes walking up there for some reason.
The only time that there's people there is when
Mulan is up there, and that's not too often.
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
In China.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I don't think we've ever seen that. Gone up there.
The great thing about that, we discovered it from Phineas and Ferb,
right?
Because one of the things that directed you back there, right? You do one of the triggers. You look at one of the you're standing on the bridge. You're looking at the frog pond, and you trigger it, and a statue of a monkey, the jade monkey, comes out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It would actually come out of the water, and then it goes back in the water. So if you're not playing the game, you have no idea it's there.
Right.
That's awesome.
You know, it was really cool.
Yeah.
And it's very relaxing, and again, it's shaded, which is key, especially in Epcot.
Absolutely.
Did you guys say all of yours, or do you have more?
I could think of other ones. I mean,
you didn't go into the Moroccan part.
Yeah, the Morocco Pavilion is one for us. 2 different things. Somebody said in the back, there's a fountain where you can go inside, and there's water coming out. You can actually put your hands in there, kind of wash your hands off if you want. That's never crowded back there. But off to the left, at the very beginning of the Morocco Pavilion, you open up those doors and you go inside. They kind of talk about the history of Morocco a little bit.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever in there.
No one is. No one. Yeah.
There's nobody ever is in there. And it's air conditioned too.
Right.
So you can go in there. Usually it's you and maybe one other person or 2. They have benches in there, a couple benches, not a ton, but I think it's 1 or 2. So you could sit down and relax, and it's cool.
It's pretty small, right? It's
not a big.
It's
very small. It's narrow.
It's small. It is.
Remember, we were talking with Disney Dan yesterday about the museum in Japan, and I think this one in Morocco is smaller than the one in Japan.
Definitely.
A lot smaller.
Yeah.
A lot smaller.
Yeah.
It is, for sure.
But still, it's air conditioning, and you get to learn a little thing. You get to just chill out, and
the other
no one is
places,
ever in there. It's like,
even after that, there's that room with it's all mosaic, and there's no roof.
yeah, is that I don't know if it's called a bathhouse, but it's something like a bathhouse.
I think that's what they call them.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
pretty.
sure, but that's the one. And look, Morocco is my favorite pavilion. I just love the way they do it. I love all the stores. Like, I'm not going to eat there. It's not my kind of food.
Right.
But I love the stores. I love the way they just the architecture there is fantastic. I mean, the emperor of Morocco, or whatever he's called, he literally had his people come over and do the pavilion.
Wow. I didn't
At
know
Epcot,
that.
or at least consult.
Yeah.
No.
Sophia loves Morocco.
Russ Stapleton, I'm not familiar with this because we're not too familiar with the Polynesian. We haven't stayed there. We've only gone to Ohana and walked around a little bit. Said his number 1 spot on property is that Polynesian in the upstairs seating area for the lounge.
Yeah,
Big comfy chairs that are perfect for naps.
Yeah.
After a
he's
meal.
right.
So is that near Ohana?
Yes, I think that's where he's talking about. That
We've
I think it's the
been
waiting area where we
Is it upstairs from when you go to get the Dole Whip outside, or is it a separate entrance? I know there's a bunch of different.
Well, he mentioned especially after a meal and a Dole Whip, so I imagine it might be in the Dole Whip vicinity. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get Dole Whip at Polynesian.
Yes, you can. Downstairs.
I didn't know that.
Yep, downstairs. I don't remember what it's
It's not
called.
Pineapple Lanai, is it?
It might be.
We have to take a look.
Outside, though.
Yeah,
It's outside. You have to go out of the lobby like you're heading back towards the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's right off to the left there.
Yeah. See, we never
Small
looked.
little corner.
We never looked for it because we usually eat at Ohana and then we're stuffed, so we're not looking for a Dole Whip after that. You know.
Walter, you're a professional belly dancer.
No, but I play one on TV.
You're quick, man. You are quick.
How about you, Melissa? Do you have any other ones?
None that I can think. I mean, a lot of times they'll go on their rides, and I'll go try to find a quiet spot. It all depends on times of day. Like I can pretty much find a bench anywhere in Epcot, where I try to find a shady spot off to the side. That's I'm avoiding fast rides.
Do you guys have other ones?
I do.
Go ahead, Stacy. I do have another one, but I'll wait.
Okay, so mine is on Tom Sawyer's Island, where the restaurant was and the rocking chairs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That no one goes there
Anymore, yeah.
So we just sit and we'll rock.
Yeah.
Those rocking chairs are comfortable and they're just.
And you watch the boat go by, right? The Mark Twain boat go by. You can hear the howling dog from Haunted Mansion because it's on that side.
Neat.
Yeah, so that's a good spot to take a break.
On the other side of Tom Sawyer's Island, there's the place where we'll play checkers once in a while. And looking at Thunder Mountain.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some good photos. You can do good photos of Thunder Mountain because the train comes right along the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Too many people ignore Tom Sawyer's Island nowadays, I think.
Yeah.
We do.
We haven't been since our first or second trip.
We ignore it.
Really?
I hate to
It's
say
probably been.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time we were over there.
It's been over 10 years. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, we enjoy the little secret tunnels and
We'll do it again now. I mean,
just walking around. It's something. It's cool just to check out the tunnels. I mean, they're different. There's like three of them.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think so.
there are. There's one at the fort.
There's
And
one
then
there's
there's
one at the
Engine
entrance.
Joe's.
Oh yeah. I know there's at least two. I think there's three though.
I think there's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we like doing them, especially obviously because the kids still enjoy doing them, and
I don't know. Ava's not a big fan of the tunnels.
he'll go in with you really close and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I know.
that.
Aww.
And I can't see a thing. So I'm like,
You're like a mole.
And I'm usually going ahead and hiding in the.
yeah, he's hiding.
Scaring
Oh
them.
my god.
Yeah, that would be me.
That's so
Making noises.
Well, that restaurant actually does open on certain occasions, like
busy times.
Christmas
I
week.
wish we could catch it right.
I know.
Christmas,
Us too.
yeah,
Well, we like
but it's the really big ones. Like Christmas week, it'll be open.
That's
Yeah.
a
Easter
good
week, I'm sure it'll
vlogging
be
one.
open.
Catch that and vlog
Yes, that'll be a good one. That's rare to get. So a long time ago, when we used to go to Disney in the 80s, they used to be open.
Right.
Or the
Mhm.
90s,
Well,
when we did in the 90s.
A
was
lot
open
more
all the
where,
time.
where we could go there. All the
So they
the
used to
time.
have this peanut butter sandwich, and it was like that thick of peanut butter, that thick of jelly, and then that thick of peanut butter on
It was.
bread. It was like
It was choking.
it was.
Yeah,
Right.
like you need a big glass of milk to go with it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
So that's what they used to have. That was the only thing that we would get there,
Certain
Okay.
times. Yeah.
and it was so thick. It was. You need to have a whole loaf of bread to balance the amount of peanut butter.
You can picture the sandwich makers not caring one bit. They're just like,
Yeah.
you know.
But they were good, a little gritty. The peanut butter was a little
Nobody
bit
goes
more-
on Tom Sawyer's Island anyways. He's gonna end up in the
I
trash.
need to use this peanut butter and jelly up.
Yeah. Before it expires.
Yeah.
Do you have one, or did I take yours?
Yeah, I had a bunch of other ones, but
I see a Tom
again,
Sawyer's Island.
there are trails in front of Dinosaur. I'm not sure if people realize there are trails in front of Dinosaur that have little dinosaurs
yeah.
that the kids would climb on and they would take pictures.
Yes.
Oh,
They would have a
Little,
different.
little,
Been a
they're
long
not long. They're not like as
No.
long as like the Tree of Life trails,
Right.
but they're probably, I don't know, maybe 30 feet or so. But there are
Yeah.
little trails that go off. If you're going straight to the dinosaur ride,
You go right past it.
you
yeah.
walk right by them very, very
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
But you got to take a look at the right. take a
And
look
there's
at the
some
left.
photo. You can do some photos of dinosaurs. Where you
yeah.
can get in front, stuff like that. Sometimes you'll have a cast member there, and they will tell you about the stuff too.
Yes.
So
And if you don't want to be bothered, it's kind of like they kind of sneak up on you and start telling you about the different plants and stuff. That's what happened last year. We were
Yeah.
like, okay, we're just checking out the queue. And like, I don't
Yeah,
care.
well,
I
it's
really don't
like-
care about this plant. Sorry, you know.
but I think it's because not a lot of people go there, so they're gonna.
Yeah, the guy was like, "Oh my god, we have a customer." We get to talk
I know.
with him for a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys. Do you have any others?
I do.
Oh,
Maharaja Jungle Trek.
yeah.
Yes, we
The
do that
Jungle
every
Trek, you were just talking about stuff like that. It's really relaxing back there. Most of the time, it's quiet. You'll have people here and there, but
Yeah.
it's not overly crowded. You're going to see some really cool, beautiful animals and some really neat stuff too, like the bats and all that. That's
It
really
might get
cool.
a little crowded when you get into
Yeah,
like the bat house,
a little
or,
bit.
or
Yeah.
the popular
Yeah.
animals like the tigers.
But for the most
but-
part, the trek itself is
Yeah.
really wide open. It's
Yeah.
spread out really well. It's quiet back
Yeah.
there.
And then you have the little side things
They
too.
do. Yes, they do. You're right. And
No
if
one
you
does
are-
that.
No, very, very seldom.
Yeah.
And if you are interested in knowing more, they do have the people there to
Yeah.
give you the information if you want. We talked to a woman one time who was from Maryland.
Yeah.
We had a great conversation with her. She was from Maryland, and we talked to her for like 5 minutes. It was great. And
Yeah.
she was a cast member and gave us some information about the animals. And I think the Jungle Trek is highly underrated.
Yeah.
We do them each
Every
trip.
year. Yeah.
We
Avery
have both
gets
of
the
them. They're like-
map
there's
and he
some-
checks off. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah,
the
they-
gorillas are fun. The gorillas are fun to watch, though, especially when
Oh,
they're
yeah, the gorilla
baby
falls
gorillas.
through.
They were
I
fighting
agree.
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they had the little baby tigers, we were there for that. too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, underrated and very much, I hate to say forgotten. Or maybe
In a way.
overlooked is the word. They're
Overlooked.
overlooked a lot.
Yeah.
They probably need more water breaks or something along that, because
Maybe.
I know I find
You
myself
get hot.
thirsty,
Yeah,
and I
you-
find myself
Mhm.
thirsty.
It does
Yeah.
get warm back there.
He has a
Need
hard time with
more
it.
misting and
Kids
stuff
go
like
into
that.
hot
Yeah.
times.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Me and Sophie overheat easily,
It's really bad.
but yeah, we still like that. It's enough shaded areas and
Yeah.
enough fans, but I think they need more water stations or something.
Yeah. She overheats to the point where can be sick, or next minute she's on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to make sure that
We
have
monitor her
tools.
and keep her cool.
Yeah.
We got to welcome in Steve Michaels.
Steve
Welcome in.
Michaels, welcome in.
All right.
Hello.
Do you have any
everyone.
other ones?
One other.
Okay.
For me, anyway. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Did you want to go first?
I have one.
Spread
Go
it
ahead,
out.
Stace. Yeah, Stace, you go.
Okay, so this one we kind of mentioned, I think, at last night's vlog with Disney Dan. So we go and we get fish and chips at the UK, the quick
Oh,
service,
yes, that was so awesome.
and then if you go to the right and down, you can go and there's some tables and chairs, but you can go even further down where you're almost actually water level, and we sit on the ground
Yes.
and we eat our fish and chips, and then ducky friends come over and want food. So we talk to the ducks. And
Is that the
no
really
one's there.
big, wide
No one's
open
there.
area?
It's over. If you're looking at the fish and chip shop outside, and at the Rose and Crown, it's over to the right.
Yeah, it's over to the right.
So
And
you
can go
have,
down.
if you go
But
down,
it's-
you have the.
but
view
it's
of
not-
France.
But it's not the fish and chips area still.
No, you
No,
go.
Yeah.
no, you go further down.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
have to look for
Yeah.
that because we
No
love
one there.
fish and chips.
No, nobody's ever there. I know where you're
next
talking
to
about.
the metal fence there.
Yeah,
The metal,
Yep.
yeah. So you probably like that much higher than the water. Like it was.
Yeah, you low down and you have a perfect view of France and
That's
it's
awesome.
wide
And you
open.
still hear the music from the UK building.
Yeah.
or
Isn't that the
whatever.
place where you have to go over the bridge to get to it, though?
I don't think
No,
so.
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no. It's
No,
not
no.
It's not in France. It's
No.
in England.
It's still in England.
Yeah, we
Okay.
gotta look.
Yep.
I don't think-
Definitely, yep. Because you're looking over at the place in France.
Oh,
It's
cool.
at the-
Okay.
It's at that lower level, pretty much. I think.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
but it's really really awesome, especially at
No
sunset.
one, yeah, no one's ever there. So it'd be a good thing, like with the family, you get, like you eat the fish and chips.
Yeah,
we do the chips. So, but just we all can sit. There's plenty of room, and you get the ducks that will come
Well,
by
we had
too.
a date night.
That was
last
our date
time,
night, yeah.
and it was just us
Aw.
two, so that made it even better.
Right,
That's-
right.
It
But
was-
no,
We did that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
share fish and chips a lot.
We did that. We went one morning. It was early, and we got the fish and no,
No,
that was
we
the
can't
morning.
go early. You get fish
That's
and
right.
chips.
But we did that one time too. We did where it was just Melissa and I. We went to La Halle, got something, and went over that way.
Well, that's what we talked about. That was.
Oh, that's right. That's the
we'll
one we
have
talked
to do
about.
fish and chips with them there.
yeah, well, we did the sponge cake too. Remember?
We did.
Oh, is that good? I haven't tried it yet.
Strawberry. It was
It
like
was good.
strawberry shortcake,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
sponge
Yeah,
cake.
kind
It
of
was
like a sponge.
really good.
Victoria's.
What we'll have to do is when one of the nights that the kids are like had enough of the parks and they want to stay in, we'll
Yeah.
message you and we'll meet there.
That'd be
Okay.
awesome.
And we'll have a fish and chip party down there.
Yay!
There you go. Yeah, we love their fish and chips. Man, that's good.
It is good.
It is
Yeah.
good.
We'll have to do that.
Yes, that'll be awesome.
All right, that was it for mine.
Yeah, I only had a couple other places. The top of Canada, nobody
Oh,
is
yeah.
up
Yeah,
there.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
And the
Nobody goes up there.
waterfall, yes.
Mhm.
And it's they have nice chairs. There's shade.
There is shade,
There's some in the
Yep.
shade.
Yep.
I wish they still open that area. That'll be a nice place to have some quaint shops up there.
Oh,
Again,
good. It's like,
remember when we first used to, many years ago, that those shops used to be open up there,
Yes.
and we used to like that.
There was one shop. Yep.
There was fancy shops, but
It
I don't
was.
think that's why it closed.
Yeah,
and
it was
not
fancy stuff.
many-
Breakables. And you got to think a lot of people fly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so that's why they never open it up anymore. I
Yeah.
don't think.
And the
or-
stuff that was in that shop was not put into the Canada store.
No, it
It's
was
not in there.
fancy like glassware.
I would have expected it just to move to the
Yeah.
other place. They never even did that.
Yeah, that's an underutilized area right there.
Yeah.
When you go up those steps, that whole, it looks like you could have shops right there, and they're
Yeah.
not utilizing that area very well at all.
Probably storage. I bet you they use it for
Yeah,
storage.
that's true.
And that, you know what? I don't know what it looks like inside. Then put the storage on the second and third floors. Open up the first floor. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's underutilized because you're right. It's an area that's hardly anybody back there.
Yeah.
It was a nice store. It was think of the perfume stores in France.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
something like that. It was nice, like marbleish and bright colored.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it was like more like like more light marble or something like
Yeah,
that. I remember
yeah.
it was
They had
lighter
gold
colors.
items like maple leaf that was gold.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mhm.
So that's the area. That's an area that's, again, if you ever need to get away from crowds, head to the top of Canada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chill out there. Walt, you got another one?
It's not really. You're not away from the crowds, but it's an area there that I like, and I've only done it like once. Is Liberty Square right next to the Hall of Presidents? You have those two little rocking chairs.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
little rocking chairs right there. They're kind of tucked in the back a little bit, kind of
Yeah.
right back there. It can get quiet back there sometimes,
Yeah.
and you can still look out at the crowd and people watch, and you're underneath, so you're not in the sun. There's a couple little rocking chairs right there. I think
There's
it's
bathrooms back there that no one uses.
yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind Sleepy Hollow.
I know we have, we've had some pictures with Sophie where we'd have her climb one of those stairs that I don't think you're supposed to go up. And we've had some pictures of her on the staircase
Yeah.
there. But
Oh yeah,
the
that's
stairs
true.
over. That's more towards the Columbia Harbor House side.
Right.
Of
Mhm.
Oh, I was
that
thinking
thing.
that we were talking about America and Epcot.
No, they're talking about Hall of Presidents.
Yeah, I was going to say that's right. There is
Magic
no
Kingdom.
bathrooms in
Yeah.
Liberty Square. There
Yeah.
are no
Yeah.
bathrooms in Liberty Square. But yeah, you're right. Over there too, to the left of the America Pavilion, gets quiet. You're
Yeah.
right.
And
Now
that
I-
whole back area as well. There's no one over there.
Yeah, and they have
Oh, and
fancy-
Epcot.
Yes,
Yes.
and Epcot. Mhm.
Epcot, yeah.
That's a good spot.
Those are the bathrooms I was thinking.
Yes, those are good bathrooms. Because I'm like, wait, there are no bathrooms
I
in
didn't think there. Yeah.
Magic Kingdom.
Anything else?
Oh, have you guys ever been inside the train station inside on the upper floors of the train
Yes.
station?
Quiet. Yes, yeah.
That's where we did a little video last year or
Yeah.
2 years ago of all our postcards we were mailing out. We had that place to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's tables, chairs, and everything.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's out on the balcony trying to look over Main Street. That's fine. But the,
But
inside
within
the actual
there,
train
yeah.
station, there was nobody there. We're like,
Yeah.
Right.
it was-
Yeah,
Well,
we
that's. I'll put it. I agree with you. But the thing is, the tables are in there right now because the train's not working.
Oh.
Once the train starts back up, those tables will go
Yeah.
away. They won't allow because
Oh,
there'll be
okay.
more traffic going through. Because the only way you can ride the train from Main Street, you have to go through that area. You have to go up the steps,
Yeah.
through the doors, and out to the
I
train.
haven't been up there since.
Mm.
But since the
closed
train's been
down.
down,
Okay.
Well,
there's
enjoy
really no
it.
reason.
Trains are down.
Right. Right. Yeah, we did a vlog there. We had all the postcards all over the table, and there's no one there.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It was good.
It's a great area. You're right. It's very quiet right now. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's going to change when the
Yeah.
train
Yeah,
reopens.
true. I'm sure everyone's going to be wanting to ride the train. Yeah.
Amy agrees with you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you have any more?
No, that was it.
Nope, that was it.
Oh, yes, the Skyliner.
Oh yeah, the Skyliner.
Yeah, I guess so.
Quiet.
Did you guys find the Skyliner scary?
No.
I'm afraid of heights. It depends for me. If it stops, I get a little nervous. I don't like
I'm going
that.
to be like the Hulk if it stops.
Yeah,
I'm
when it's, I've had it. I get a little. My heart starts to race a little bit.
Oh my God.
I don't like that. But as long as we're moving, it's very smooth. You got a lot.
Serene.
You got a lot to look at. It's beautiful.
And at night, though, it's weird because it's pitch black and you don't see anything. So that's a little weird. Unless you're over an area where it's lit up. But there are places where it goes over the water and it's just pitch black.
Oh my God.
Stacey, you're going to be fine. It's not that
but
bad.
Actually, I don't mind it, and I don't like heights, and I don't like, but it was much better than I anticipated.
I'm afraid of heights.
And my vertigo. And sometimes I get the boat feeling.
But no,
as well.
You don't really feel it moving. Of course, I don't have that extra sensitivity either. But usually, if something's up high and I feel it swing, I'm like, "Get me out of here!" I don't ever have that feeling.
Yeah. I have that, but if it stops, you can.
Well, I'm gonna have an issue with it stopping.
That's my worry. Is if it stops for like 20 minutes or something. Then
Oh God, I hope not.
That
ours never stopped for.
We never stopped for that long. We were maybe a minute, if that.
Yeah. Everyone has to go to the bathroom before they get on, just in case.
Yeah.
Do they say that? Do they have like warning signs?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
And it's probably what's the longest leg on? Would you say is it like 8 minutes, 10 minutes?
I don't even.
No, you're not even on that long.
Okay, that's good.
I think the longest
we've done
leg.
The whole way.
Yeah, we've done every single way at this point. I think the longest leg is probably the leg. I don't know.
Isn't that terrible?
Would it be the Epcot, maybe?
Maybe the Epcot.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Because the one to Hollywood Studios to Caribbean Beach, because you'll have to get off.
Yeah, and switch.
You'll have to get out.
Change
from Hollywood Studios, you go to Caribbean Beach. That's the main hub.
Yeah.
Get off there, and then from there you can either go to Epcot, or you can go to Riviera or Pop Century and Art of Animation. That's kind of where you got to get off there.
Okay.
But it might be the one it might be the one to Pop Century that might be the longest.
I
don't remember.
Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about maybe we should upgrade from the Pop to the Caribbean Beach.
Yeah. I think we.
So it's
I think we will.
shorter trips everywhere.
Yeah.
But
So the Philly Crew says that there are bathrooms at the station. So
yes. There are.
We'll definitely have to make sure we all go before, just in case.
Yes.
Okay,
right.
so
anything else you want to talk
what's
about?
coming up on the channels?
Sure.
All right, what do you guys have coming up on your channel?
I just posted a video today. I ranked all of the Star Wars movies. All of them. I ranked them.
There are 11 of them? I didn't know there.
Yep, 11 movies. Well, if you include the Rogue One and Han Solo movie.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that puts 11. So I did that. Just did that one. Melissa's got a tag video that she's gonna do. We were tagged by Joey's World, which is gonna be like a dessert kind of thing.
Well, it said you pick a Disney food item and make it.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be fun. Obviously, I've been doing a daily Disney discussion stream each day until the park opens. So I'm hoping they open soon. Although I've been loving doing it. It's been great. The interaction's been fantastic. But and then on Tuesdays we have Disanity, and this Tuesday is a special night because this lady right here is hosting for the special ladies' night. She's going to have all kinds of special guests.
And Stacy from Disney will be joining us. Meredith from the Do Philly Crew.
Oh, good.
And Dee from
Disney Life
for Me. Isn't that terrible? Daniela will be the four of us. So.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And other than that, and sports night, of course, on Saturdays with Steve and I.
Yeah.
But there's no sports, so we've been talking Disney.
So what do we have coming up? We have obviously the Mousetalk thing. Wednesday we have at 7 p.m. we have the Epcot ride ranking, right? So we did Magic Kingdom last week, and now we're doing Epcot this week.
So we're doing that with Derek and Gregory from D&J Explorers and Jim from More Sunshine Please. What we do is we each rank. We come up with 10 rides from each park. I think Epcot was only like 9 rides. So we each rank them individually, and then we take the average of each to come up with a grand total. See where if it ends up any different from any of our picks, or maybe some of them comes closer than others or whatnot.
I think I had a lot of the same as, was it Greg?
It's been interesting. I think Haunted Mansion was ranked. The average came out to be number 1 ride in Magic Kingdom. That would
have been my number 1.
Yeah, because it won your bracket, right? Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
It always does.
I hate to say it, but we've been doing that bracket for 5 years now. It's one every year.
That's funny. That's
And
funny.
we have no say over that, Charlie and Stacey. I'm serious.
Right, right.
It's
No,
all votes.
Yeah.
It comes. It's a perfect ride. It's an
Yeah,
awesome ride.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, Paris comes up close to
Even
it
though it's
too.
not my number one, but it's like in everybody's top three, pretty
Yeah,
much. You know,
right.
so that's
Yeah.
why it's always crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Next.
what did you have? What we did have this week, you were on Five Foolish Mortals last night at
Yeah, so
5. So if you didn't catch it,
Five Foolish Mortals, we reviewed the movie Onward.
and that was on the More Sunshine Please channel.
That was on More Sunshines Please channel.
Yeah.
Five Foolish Mortals. It's me, Jim from More Sunshine Please, Ben from Pepper Tree Villa, and Derek and Gregory from D&G Explorers.
Yeah.
So we reviewed Onward, and then we did Disney Trivia, in which I tied for last, I think, with Jim.
We usually do.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I am so bad at trivia.
What was really neat was Jim did pictures of the Easter eggs in the movie. And I had absolutely no clue that any of these were there. And there was a bunch of them.
Heard of
Yeah.
them.
So that was pretty cool to see. So
That is cool.
and then you were on Disney Dan's channel last night at 7.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, I
right.
was on there too, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were. we were going through Epcot, our favorite pavilions.
Yes. Yes. So
The
that
thing
was
is with
good.
Epcot, any vlog or stream with Epcot is like you can go 3
Oh
hours
my
easily.
God, it
you
can.
know?
It can.
Oh, there's so much. So much.
So much to do.
And then what we have coming up for videos, I'm going to try to put some July 4th videos from our last year's trip in, and I'm hoping we're going to do the Dole Whip today.
Oh, we're gonna
we're going to
making
make Dole Whip.
Oh,
We're going to attempt it.
Avery wanted us to make the Dole Whip, so
nice.
he's gonna be involved.
Yes. And then I was thinking of maybe I make these autograph page scrapbooks. When the kids go see the Disney characters and their autographs, I make a page for each character.
Nice.
So I was thinking of maybe doing a video on that too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'd love to see
Fun.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, so I have a Disney ones and then I have the Universal Studio one. So maybe I can do like 2 vlogs for that.
Yes.
So that's what I have.
And we got to work on our scavenger hunt video.
We have to work on the scavenger hunt video. It's not a yeah, we
It
do.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
It
It's
was-
one of those things where we videoed it, but we didn't do like intros and all that stuff. So we got to come up with how we're going to want to approach it. So it's not like I could just take it and,
and
video
there
it.
was 2 teams being separated, so there's 2 videos for 2 teams doing, and there's like 50 smaller videos for each team, so it's
Yeah.
tough.
Oh.
That sounds
Yeah.
Very tough to
So
put it
it's going to
together.
be like a
so
huge project. So
unless we just throw it together and
Right.
then it looks like junk. but-
yeah, But this week was tough at my work. I had state filing, so I was doing very like late night.
Well, yeah,
Work.
you
I was
were
do-
up
I was-
during their stream the other night.
Yeah,
You were
so
up at
I was
10
working from
o'clock,
7:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night a few nights this week. So it's been quite crazy. So I really haven't had time to do any videos. So
So let's just see.
yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We went
So
over.
on Mondays, check out Steve's World. I believe it's at 8, and then we have Mickey's Magic at 9. I believe still right.
Uh-huh.
Tuesdays, More Sunshine Please at 7:30, and More Sunshine Please at 7:30. Mousetalk at 8, and then who's on after you guys on Tuesdays? Is there anybody?
I don't
still?
think there is anybody at 9. So, oh yeah, Viapree Project goes at 9, and Zippity Doo Dad's at 6:30 that day too.
That's right.
Patrick.
Okay. Yep. Everyone, please check out Dean at the Live Place, our Dreamers Empire. He's the TV guide of all your family-friendly live streams. So go check him out if you ever want to figure out or you ever want to see when someone is on during the week, or you could check out for new shows. It's not all Disney, so
Right.
he's expanding. Rob Fuzz, also check out Rob Fuzz's channel. He's on usually on Fridays. I believe he's picking up at 4 o'clock on Fridays again, right? With Pub Talk.
Yeah, it's usually 4. Sometimes it'll be 4:30. Just depends on what you can do.
yeah.
Yep, Pub Talk, and sometimes Frankie Fridays, but
Disney Dan is on Saturdays at 7 with Disney Fiasco.
yep.
Let's see, and Shep is on Saturdays at 9:30, I believe. So
Mhm.
the Shep family.
Yeah, Ron and Meredith go live on Thursdays at 9 with the Philly crew.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Yes,
skipped
we
right
always-
over them. I had them on my list. Skipped right over them.
we always make sure we catch them.
Sorry, guys. Yes, we're
Yeah.
always in the chats. Go check them out.
You're on his list.
I just decided to skip right over them for some reason.
Okay.
All right, the Philly crew. Yeah, and we're on Wednesdays at 7.
Yeah.
After us is D&G Explorers at 8.
Yeah.
And then after them is the This and That crew at 9
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Check out each other's channels.
Yeah.
Support each other if you like. If you'd like and subscribe to us and to Mousetalk, go check them out. And anything else you want to say?
No, happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day
Yes,
again,
happy
guys.
Mother's Day.
And thank you for being our guest today.
Yes.
Thank you for
I know it was short notice. We were gonna do a solo show, but we're like, hey, we haven't talked to Walt and Melissa in a while. So
Yeah.
give them a call. Thank you for agreeing.
Well, it's our pleasure. We appreciate you having us on. And we're always honored that you would think of us. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
So how do you end your channel?
Well, we always like to say, you always have choice of what you do. Your time is precious, and you decided to spend it here with us. And we're honored and thankful that you did that. And hope you enjoyed the show. And just take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll talk to you soon.
And we always like to say ditto.
And our sophisticated is
Our highly emotional,
right. We got the T.
deep.
It's my pinky out.
Don't forget to do your duty.
And it's a big duty.
All right, guys. We will see you on Wednesday.
Yes. Bye. See you guys in the chat.
Bye.